Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 6 of Fights in Tight Spaces, and at the end of the last video we finished the second stage by taking out the boss. So we're now on the third stage and we have 4 ninjas to deal with. We have seen these before, they were in our previous game. We have to complete this within 6 turns, it is not too terrible. So the question is, how do we want to go about this? They can cover a lot of tiles when they position themselves in just the right spaces. They do only have 24 health, which is probably the saving grace here. Let's go in and front kick this guy. So I've got a plan here. So we kick him, reduce his health down to 14. We're stood right next to him. We will do a... We can actually take him straight out, actually. So we'll do a quick strike. And then that just leaves me with the right spin kick. The good thing with the right spin kick is even if it wasn't enough to knock him out, which it will be, it would stick him behind this guy, which means he'd go into the back and hit him. But that's one down anyway, so that's fine. So we'll end that turn. So one turn, one bad guy down. That's cool. There aren't really any places you can push people out here because the corners are all blocked. So it is a completely enclosed arena. There's no way out just there. I think this is going to be another one where I really need to take somebody out if I want to not take any damage this turn. Let's go and dash in here. We'll do a double push. So that'll be 8 damage. Think we can use the throw here. Yeah, there we go. And we're actually fine. We're not going to get hit on this turn. Okay, so let's open with the hook kick. It's the exact amount of damage we need and it gives us extra momentum next time. Roll throw is only going to work if the tile behind the target is empty, and that's not true for either of these. We do want to save that emergency move to get out of the way. So, well, we can save the step, I suppose. So emergency move here. So we've got 3 momentum. So we want to go for the... Well, we're not going to be able to take him out. So let's go for the chain strike first, because that way the hammer fist will do extra damage. And then we'll use the step just to get out of the way. Okay, now they're facing each other. I mean, I could just step out the way and let them kick each other, but this guy, we can get his health down completely. So we don't have to worry about that. And then what do we do about this guy? I think the best thing to do at this point, because I can't reach him with the long strike, is to just get out of his way and let him come closer, which he's not actually wanting to do. I can charge him, though. So that'll put a crimp in his day. I do have a shift, so I can get out of the way. But we have jumping back kick, which is enough to finish him off, so let's just go ahead and do that. So it's another 50 euros. Very nice. So spinning back fist, very nice. It does have a range of 2 and only 2. You can't use it at 1 tile range, but that's not bad because that actually gives you an extra 2 cards. Unleash does 1 damage per combo level 3 times. Very situational because it requires combo level to be useful and it costs 3 momentum. And we've already kind of poo-pooed flash powder before. So let's go in for spinning back hit. So where do we want to go from here? I mean, I'd like to go medical. We can get a medical by going this way. There is an event, but the other option is we go down the right-hand route and we take an event. So either way, we're going to hit an event. Have we seen subways before? They're a little bit like the prison van. There's rooftops. We'll probably see most of these. So let's go through the fire escape. The fire escape is a little bit tricky, because it is a very small space. I mean, it's literally only 2 tiles wide. So I guess it's quite similar to the prison van, except you can knock people off the sides as well as the front and back. The only place you can't knock somebody off is this middle tile here where the ladder is. And the side wall on this side. So you've got 2 tiles on this side, 4 along this side and 2 on that side. Quite a lot of places you can knock people off. So the one extra guy that we've got is this one, the Sword Ninja. So this guy does a swipe. So he hits the 3 tiles in front of him, the one directly in front of him and the 2 diagonal ones. He also has a counter, but he doesn't turn to face you. So if you can get at the side of him, you're fine, basically. He's got 24 health. We've got Flurry, which technically means we could hit him for 20 straight away. We can take the Sword Ninja straight out, to be fair. I said we can't get at the side of him because we don't have a slip, which is really upsetting me. So can we knock one of the other ninjas out? I don't have any real push moves. Let's go and use shift to get in front of him. We'll use that flurry. It's always worth popping that early because the jabs will give you momentum back. By the way, you don't get to keep the jabs between rounds, so they do get discarded at the end of the hand. So make sure you use them. And remember, I don't want to be in the tile where he stood either. So we're just going to go ahead and take him straight out. Because this guy's going to hit all three of those tiles. Well, he would do if he had a target. He doesn't right now, so he should be fine. There's a second one, which is very annoying. This time around, we do actually have a slip. So let's go ahead with the front kick. So he can't counter because I'm too far away. We need to save that emergency move, and I'll show you why. So we're going to slip in front of him. Again, it's a counter attack, so he doesn't. It's not an auto attack. I'm going to use push to knock him out of the arena. See ya. And this guy can still hit me because he's going to hit these three tiles along here. So I do not want to be stood where he is. So that's why I'm saving the special, the emergency move. I might as well use these moves here on this guy. And then just step out of the way slightly. So we can get this guy straight out of the arena with a front kick. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let's use the... well, I could move to the side of this guy and then use the jumping back kick. But the roll throw is probably better because it will stun him. And then we'll have more combo points that we can use on the next one. So he's down to 8 health now. We'll go for the throat punch. I'm just trying to use a couple of cards. Obviously, he's already stunned anyway, and then we can finish him off with the slip kick. So there we go. Didn't manage to knock 3 out of the arena. To be honest, I didn't even look at the thing for that round, which was a little bit stupid, but there we go. So let's have a look and see what cards they're offering us. So we've got Uncontrolled Power, attack for 30 damage, or lose 8 health if unplayed at the end of your turn. Now that is really horrible because basically you can die if you pull that card and you've got 8 or less health and you can't use this card. That's horrible. Undermine is nice because you can apply a 2 damage modifier to all enemies, but again, 2 damage is not much when you start seeing enemies that can do like upwards of 20. Long counter is nice. It's exactly the same as counter attack, except it does 10 block instead of 8, and it's effective over 2 tiles. We're going to pick that up. On to subway platform. We can get some health back here. We don't need it. We're at maximum. It's a protect mission. Now, there's going to be a new enemy type on this one. So I'm thinking it's going to be the big Chinese guy. Because you do tend to see a lot of the same enemies. Not the big Chinese guy in this one. We get him later then. So on this one, it's the armoured swordsman. So basically, this guy deals damage equal to his block, which is fantastic, because if you can get his block down to nothing, he's got no damage. But he does restore up to 25 block every 3 turns, which again is an absolute pain. So what are we going to do here about this guy? Well, I don't need to protect him, I suppose. I'm at full health. We could try and protect him, but I don't think I need to. So we're going to start by being straight up aggressive and trying to take some of the ninjas out. He is going to get hit by this guy. I did consider slipping behind him, using the rising knee to push him out of the way, and then using the emergency move to get back out. But as I've already got full health, it seems a little bit pointless. You're down to 16 health. Now you're down to 8. I can only do 5 more damage to you, which is a bit unfortunate. But heck, we might as well do it anyway. And then let us do a step and a slip to the side so this guy can't hit us. Well, he's not going to hit us anyway because he's going to hit this guy, but he is kind of blocking the way, which is a nice thing. So you've got 3 health. I don't want to do a front kick because that will knock you into the ambassador and do 3 damage. So will the quick kick, to be honest. With 3 health, I'm just going to do the armoured strike. It's not like I'm really using that armour for anything. I do have my emergency move. I could emergency move there, shift to there, which would only leave me with 1 momentum. I wouldn't have enough combo points to be able to do the spin kick. So I think right now, I think I move to here so that I'm in a better position for the next turn and just accept that the ambassador's going to get kicked in the mouth again. Now he's in trouble because of that swordsman. At least this swordsman doesn't have counter, which is one of the nice things. So what I can do... Right, let's push the ambassador out of the way. We'll try and save him. We don't need to. We'll try and save him. We'll move in front of this guy with the stupid amount of armour. We'll pop flurry. Get all the jabs. You see why I like this move so much. Because it's basically free damage. I mean, this won't even get through all of his armour, but... it's certainly going to mess him up. And so he can't get any of his armour back, and so he can't counter-attack us on the next turn. The throat punch won't get through, but I'm going to use it anyway, just because it's 4 more damage off his armour, and then we're going to use the throat. So now he's down to 21 health. And he won't be able to get his armour back on this turn because he's stunned. Now I can potentially get hit in the back here. I'm going to slip around to the... am I? That front kick's so tempting I can just knock you off the platform. 21 damage. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just get rid of you. So you're gone. I've still got my emergency move and the slip is free. So let's go with the long strike. So now you're down to 15. Combo finisher. You are gone. And we can't hit the other guy anyway, so let's just move here. He'll turn to face me and we should be able to finish him off on the next turn if we get lucky. Oh, he's gone down here. That's a bit weird. He's got 24 health still. Now what does he do? 12. We've got counter and long counter. If I just move here, I can head smash him just to take away a lot of his health. And then I'm going to counter and long counter. They do actually stack. So not only does the armor stack, but the counters stack too. So we'll actually counter attack twice. It won't matter because the first one should be enough to finish him off. There we go. So 15 health. We were at max health anyway, I think. And then we've got another 50 euros. Excellent. So pep talk. Add 8 block to a chosen ally. Again, why would you do that? The only time you ever have an ally is the ambassador. So it's a very situational card. Uncontrolled power. Again, we've seen that one. It's a very risky card. Or rush of blood. Player and all active enemies get 3 damage. We're going to skip here. I don't think any of those are worth taking. So we've got an option here. We can do the subway, where we can possibly up our maximum combo. Not that bothered. Or we can go through the event into medical. I want to go through the event. Join the gym and train a new technique. Add a new card and lose 50. Or upgrade a card and lose 50. Let's upgrade a card. And we can pick which card we get. Now, one of the good things about those particular events is even if you don't have the 50 euros, you can still do it. So even if you've got no money, you can still basically... you don't go into negative. It'll just take you back down to 0. So even if you've got like €5, you can basically get a card for free. So this is going to be a free upgrade. What would be nice to have? Combo finisher goes up to plus 18. 18 plus 2 per combo. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. Throat punch can go up to 10 damage. That's actually nice. And I'll tell you the reason that's nice is because it's only the damage that gets through the block that guarantees the stun. So being able to get through 9 block and still apply the stun is great. We're going to increase our max health. So our health does go up with it. And onto the subway platform we go. Now, this might be the one I was thinking of with the big Chinese guy. Yes, it is. There he is. So we've got 3 ninjas, and then we've got the enforcer. So this guy has a heavy attack. It does 14 damage, but he also gains +2 damage modifier for every hit he receives. So he's got 55 health, and every time we hit him, he gets an extra +2 damage, which is a pain. Also, every 4 turns, he can apply a -2 modifier to my damage, which is just kind of crap. What we can do, though, is beat him up, because he doesn't have any armor. So, can we get in front of him? Yes, we can. If we emergency move over here and then slip right in front of him, we can throat punch him. So instantly he can't do anything. I'd love to be able to knock him out here, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. We can't do the rising knee because there's stuff behind him. I could slip to the side of him and gain another momentum. Seems a little bit pointless, so let's just end the turn here. The other ninjas are going to try and move in. He doesn't have any counter attacks or anything like that. He can't be down, so throw's no use. Little bit tricky at the moment because I can't do anything with him, really. I could shift here, I could charge and throw. That might be what I have to do, actually. Let's shift to there. Let's go and charge down one of these guys, do some damage, and then... yeah, let's just throw you. We might just have to be careful about the way which we do this. Complete it within 4 turns to get the money. That's the only thing we have to really do here. We can take you straight out by using the head smash. So let's. And then... oh, I thought I got 1 spare. I should have used the flurry first. That was my stupid mistake. There is another guy coming in. I can use hammer fist and then dash. I might as well. Should have used that flurry first. Silly little mistake on my part. Let's move here. More chance of being able to push somebody off the platform. Now this is a sword guy. That's annoying. We do have a front kick though, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Get rid of that guy. He's the biggest pain. We've got a slip. And I'm actually don't have enough damaging abilities, so I'm just going to slip here. I was hoping I could have gone to this space and used right spin kick to knock this guy forward, and then he would have, yeah, he would have hit this guy then, but that's just not going to happen. So here's another sword guy. Clearly we're not going to do this within 2 turns. Now slip isn't going to help us here, unfortunately. I could just push the guy backwards. I mean, that's a perfectly valid strategy. He's actually now going to hit this guy, so that helps. So let's move here. And do a long strike, and I guess we can do a quick strike as well. So when we end the turn, he hits him and he's out. Brilliant. Now, I do have a quick kick, but unfortunately I don't have any way of getting around to the side of him. Would love to do that hook kick. How much damage does he do? 10. So I could block. I could block, do the hook kick to make sure we get the extra momentum. He'll hit me back, but that's fine because I'll block. I could do the quick kick to knock him backwards. I didn't save enough momentum to do the spinning back fist, actually, but that's probably for the best. I'll have just drawn 2 cards I wouldn't be able to use. Let's shift behind this guy. Let's push him forward. So he's going to get hit by him. I don't really want to move in here. We've already missed the 6 turns, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to try and take these guys out. A left spin kick here would have been really nice, but that's not going to happen. He's only got 2 health, though. So let's just go in... let's go in with the long strike. So if I step here, I can kick this guy back with the front kick. Which now means he will hit this guy, who's only got, well, he's still got full health, I suppose. I could knock him out on this turn, but I really don't want to because I prefer he did some damage to him. So we'll let him do that. So 6 health. Let's get you out straight away. And that leaves you with 14. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot I can do there. Let's do the chain strike first, and then if I can throw him, then that'll be enough to take him out. There we go. So that could have gone a little bit smoother. As you can see, my damage is actually now on -2. Did that not count? Is he not out? I thought that took him out, though he's still got 4 left. Okay. See ya. Now it's done. So we missed out on that €60, but we did get 30 for taking out the 6 enemies. So we've got another Rush of Blood. This is an upgraded Rush of Blood. All player and all active enemies get 5 damage. Or a charge strike. Spend X momentum to deal X damage. Well, I mean, the most momentum I ever usually have is like, what? 4? 5? Maybe 6? 6 damage ain't great, is it really? Or is that 10 times momentum damage? Spend X momentum to deal 10X damage. Okay, that's not bad. So if we had like 4 momentum, you could do 40 damage. Feels very situational though. I've already got a fair few slips in the deck, and there's no point in having too many movement cards, because as I've already said, one of the things this game generally does to you is it will always make sure, I mean, obviously I've got the perk that gives me that emergency move card at the start of every turn, but the game will always make sure that you have 1 movement card. Even if all of your movement cards are in the discard pile, it shuffles 1 back into the deck. So you'll always have at least 1 movement card. And normally, you only get 1 movement card. So having loads of them in the deck isn't always worthwhile. And even if you do get more than 1, then you can't attack. So I think we're going to go for this charge strike. So that leaves us with a couple more options. We've got one that'll actually give us an extra card with 8 enhanced targets, and one that'll give us some more health. And also, well, either of these ones will allow us to go through the office, which will potentially give us another momentum upgrade. I think I'm tempted to go through the rooftop to get that second upgraded card. We're already at full health. And because there's 8 targets, there's a potential 40 additional euros to come from that if we take them all out. So that is probably what we'll be doing on the next video, is going into the rooftop. And in fact, we're just going to pop in and have a quick look. Because I found when you save this game, it tends to save on the last turn of combat. So they're not all in at the same time. If we want the extra money, we have to knock 2 enemies out of the arena. Shouldn't be too difficult. All we have to do here... So, okay, there's 2 options here. Survive for 6 turns. So I think that basically means don't take a hit. If you take a hit within 6 turns, you lose this one. Sure, I've had this one before. So you just have to not take a hit for 6 turns to get that card. And then defeat all of them to get that one. But that will be for the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Fights in Tight Spaces. If you are, please do consider leaving a like on the video, because it really helps the channel to grow. I will see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.